Bengaluru's Indiranagar is known for its tree-lined avenues, busy cafes, and one of the few walkable stretches in the city. But a new government plan could change all of that. The Karnataka government has approved a massive 11.62-kilometer elevated corridor, slicing right through the heart of this neighbourhood. The project, prepared by Bengaluru Smart Infrastructure Limited or B-Smile, proposes to connect the SV Road metro station on Old Madras all the way to Silk Board Junction on Hosur Road. The corridor will pass through Indiranagar's 80 feet road, CMH road and 100 feet road before stretching towards Madiwala. The price tag? It's 1300 crore rupees. The government say this flyover is needed because once the long pending Ejipura flyover finally opens, it will push a massive surge of traffic into Indiranagar. B-Smile says the new corridor will separate local and long distance traffic. But there is a problem. The Ejipura flyover is only 2.4 kilometers, which took nearly a decade, and it's still not open. The proposed one is 5 times longer. The deadline? Just 24 months.
The Ejipura flyover had to go through several contractors because they couldn't, one of them went bankrupt and they had to find another, and that also couldn't be completed on time. Now, there is no guarantee that it will not happen to this project as well. Besides the delay, there's a lot of issues with the construction quality.
Critics also point what could be lost. Hundreds of fully grown trees that have taken 50 to 100 years to reach their size.
Indiranagar, after suffering years of inconvenience due to road construction and concretization of the road and tender show projects, finally got a very decent road on 100 feet road. It is one of the very few walkable tree lane stretches of Bangalore that has been done relatively well. Now it's a stretch which is going to be dug up again. And the consequences of digging up a concrete road is much worse than digging up a tar road. And in the process, a lot more trees are going to be cut. And I think the residents of Indiranagar are already afraid that this is going to be a nightmare spread over at least 5 years.
And while the government pushes ahead, residents say they were never part of the conversation. No homeowners, no shop owners, no places of worship on the route, not a single stakeholder was consulted before the DPR was finalized.
That's very hurtful actually, because that is one of the main issues. There has been absolutely no consultation with the stakeholders. And by stakeholders is not just the residents, it's the commercial establishments. The DPR has a lot of gaps that are remaining unanswered, and I don't know how long this will take. So we want them to justify and tell us how this is beneficial. That aspect is not there at all in the DPR. So we want progress, but it has to be a meaningful progress.
Residents are now fighting back. The residential welfare group I Change Indiranagar has hired an independent mobility expert to scrutinize the DPR and says the traffic data in it is deeply questionable, with no clarity on where, when or for how long it was collected. A signature campaign is underway and residents want a meeting with B-Smile authorities.
We have, as you rightly said, we've reached out to a mobility expert, and we are waiting for their inputs, to come back to us and tell us the feasibility and the requirement in all the details about whether this whole project is worth it, should be done, things like that, all the aspects of the project. And after that, we have also started a signature campaign, and we have requested, we want to meet the B-Smile authorities.
This project is one of 11 flyovers approved by the Karnataka government in April this year. But for the people of Indiranagar, this isn't just about one flyover. It's about a pattern. Top-down decisions, missing data, and neighbourhoods bearing the cost of plans made without them. Whether the government listens or pushes through regardless will be the real test. Stay with us for every update on this story.